A rather large number of people have requested of me to do a skeleton grinder for 1.14. This is based off of the old dropper method before 1.13. So there might be some similar designs. There might even be the same designs, just giving you a heads up where you run into something. So you just come up here, you swipe them with your sword, you get loot, you get XP. It all goes into this chest. Let's see it from the side and see how this farm operates. So for this design, there's not really a lot to take note of. They're just lifted up and then dropped for damage, and then we kill them with our sword. So that's pretty much the way to operate. Nothing much to it. Let's get started. Like most of my spawner rooms, we need to dig 4 blocks away from the spawner and the wall. So this would be 2 blocks for me. You want to do this for each wall. Go 4 blocks down for the floor and clear that out as well with the entire room. And 3 blocks above the spawner, so it would be like this for me. If you're confused about the dimensions, here is a visual representation. You can pause the video just to get an idea of what you need to dig out. Next, we need to put in 3 blocks above the spawner to prevent skeletons from spawning on top of it. It probably goes without saying, but place some torches to prevent skeletons from spawning as we were building this farm. So the next step, select one of the 4 walls for your skeletons to travel to. I've selected this one, marked it in red. On the opposite end of the chamber, we want to place a water bucket in on the second block above the floor. So just like this, and it should formulate a triangle. We want to remove the blocks the water is not on. For now, we'll leave this room as it is because we've got other stuff to do beyond this wall. And up next, the dropper foundation. Let's mine a 2x1 center with the triangle, the wall, and the spawner. 3 blocks deep. Place 2 signs on the second block in this tunnel. On the furthest wall, we need to remove the bottom block, the one behind it, the one below it. On the furthest block that we could see, we need to place a hopper facing into that to eliminate some trouble later on. We need to dig 22 blocks up from here. We've already dug out 2 blocks, so just dig up 20. Okay, since we've dug out 20 blocks, we need to go into the direction of the hopper that we placed. So dig out those 4 blocks, place a sign right here on this bottom block. Place a water source on the top of the tunnel that you had just dug out. And then from here, we need to just dig down until we hit our hopper. In the drop tunnel, we need to place a temporary block there and remove that one so we can keep track of where the spawner room is. On the opposite end of that, let's dig out a small area to sit in as we kill the skeleton. You can make this as big as you want. From there, we need to go back into the spawner room, so break this block. Let the water flow because we're going to be coming back down the drop chamber. Let's go on through. Remove these 4 blocks that are beneath the sign in the first block of the tunnel. Place in 2 cobble walls on the bottom. And then place a water bucket on the first block so it's flowing into that water stream that's flowing down. Now take some kelp. You need 22 pieces. Swim upwards and place them as you go. Now that you're at the top, just drop down the drop chamber. If you have water to catch you, break those kelp placements, place in soul sand right below where the kelp was, and it will create a bubble column. From the sitting room, let's begin work on the kill chamber. I usually like to block off this water flow with 2 unique blocks to keep track of where the lift is. Let's remove the 6 blocks around that entrance, the 2 next to the hopper, and the one in the front of it. We'll put a chest there for our loot collection. 2 hoppers on each side. You have to crouch or sneak to place those into that. And then we need 6 half slabs, so 3 on top of the hoppers, 3 in front of that, and then take the full blocks out right there, put in 3 half slabs. On Bedrock or Pocket Edition, you'll have to use glass blocks to open that chest. If you optionally want to expand your storage, you can place in a double chest. Otherwise, you can put a barrel there and it will not open from the top. So, might be useful if you're a Bedrock or Pocket Edition player. Also, from here, we want to place in 3 full blocks above those slabs on the ceiling. So we have a 1.5 block spacing between that, and then we've got 3 slabs to be placed there. For symmetry, I like to put in these columns so it all fits into one wall. And now the killing chamber is complete. So let's head over to the spawner room for 2 final steps to complete the design of this farm. So I'm going to make an access point right here. Once you're in the spawner room, remove the blocks that the water protrudes to for proper orientation of water. Once you remove the torches, the skeletons will start spawning and the farm will be active. Dare I say it, you're finished. Hope you guys do enjoy this design. If you're interested in watching some survival content, I do that on my channel as well. Consider being part of the family, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment what you thought about this design and how it's doing for you. Guys, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in a video later down the road.